Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking This Week in Bonus LEGO News, where every Saturday I bring you the LEGO stories you need to know. We've got a totally epic week with the reveals from LEGO Marvel, Friends the TV show, and Spider-Man, plus more Mandalorian sets coming. Could there be more Sesame Street? And are we going to get a Spaceballs set? This video is brought to you by my LEGO Masters podcast, TalkBricks Masters, and on my latest episode, I interview all 12 of the new teams for Season 2. And you can listen to this episode on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or more using the links in the description below. And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up over at Amazon, we've got the diving yacht for 28% off, the monster truck for 28% off, and the mail plane for 26% off. From LEGO Creator, they've got the Sunset Track Racer and propeller plane for 26% off. Over at LEGO Back in Stock, they've got the Spring Lantern Festival, and at Amazon and Target, they've got the Bonsai Tree. So if you want to pick up any of these deals and more and support the channel, there's links in the description below. Next up over on social media, LEGO has given us our first official teaser of the upcoming LEGO Spider-Man Daily Bugle set. And there's a lot of little teases in here, starting with this animated version of what appears to be the set. Spelled out in tiles, we can see the word daily of Daily Bugle, and just looking at the size of these bricks, it's going to be quite a large set. Definitely bigger than the standard modular. Here we can see two villains that will be included, with Mysterio and the Green Goblin. With a headline like Carnage on the streets of New York, we can definitely expect to see Carnage, and rumored also is Venom. An unusual number of black cats and burglaries, it definitely looks like the rumors of Black Cat are true. And with this set being for adults, they're putting more mature characters in it, like Daredevil, Punisher, and the new rumor is Blade, which would be super awesome to see. Previous rumors mentioned the inclusion of Spider-Woman, but it turns out it's actually going to be Firestar, which is actually a super fun reference to the 80s cartoon Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. We'll of course get Spider-Man, but it's looking like we'll also get Spider-Gwen, Dr. Octopus, and Sandman. And all these teases are definitely making me super pumped for the full reveal, which I'd expect to be next week. And in other Marvel news, it turns out someone in Europe got their hands on the new Infinity Saga sets early, and soon after, official photos popped up on Amazon France and Walmart. We've got official photos of 6 brand new sets that look really amazing, so you know what that means, we've got to break them all down. First up, we've got the Guardian ship, the Benatar, with 1,901 pieces, retailing for €150. This ship itself looks amazing, and these more advanced techniques definitely help capture that unique shaping. And it's definitely a step up from the previous version we got with Infinity War. The wings have lots of posability, and it really looks good all the way around, as they want you to spin it around on its beautiful display stand. There are multiple access points into the ship, and there's even a small interior section. This set includes 6 new minifigures. Here we've got Rocket, Groot, and Mantis, and I love the new head mold for Rocket, that dark tan color for Groot, and Mantis looks great. Next we've got this awesome new Thor with the dark tan hair, and I love the dual molded boots and the new hairpiece for Star-Lord, and there's also a new Chitauri, though Drax seems painfully absent. Next up we've got the Avengers Endgame Final Battle with 527 pieces, retailing for €80. This set depicts the battle at the Avengers compound, and while more accurate in some ways, it's a bit smaller than the last version. The build for the compound is pretty simple and mostly depicts the front facade, though I do like the tattered Avengers logo, though there is a bit of an interior, with a how it should have ended style laser jail cell, a small lab with the nano gauntlet, and an upstairs briefing room with holograms of Captain Marvel and Rocket. My favorite part of the set though is the X-Con van, aka the most important van in Marvel cinematic history. There are 7 characters included, but the most exciting is definitely the big fig for Thanos. It took quite a few years, but this design definitely looks the most correct, and I love that his head can be rotated. Next we've got a new version of Captain America with that scale pattern. Plus we've got another Iron Man, and I like the new shield. We've also got that great Endgame Thor with the arm armor. Plus an all new version of Black Panther with great purple details. And an all new version of Scarlet Witch, though she looks a bit cheery. There's an Ant-Man Nano Fig, and another Chitauri. Next we've got Iron Man Ironmonger Mayhem with 497 pieces, retailing for €35. Straight out of the first Iron Man movie, we've got an enormous mech for the Ironmonger. But putting any scale issues aside, I really like the build for this one, with all of the mechanical details. This set includes 3 minifigures, with the best being the Mark III, which looks so great with this newer style printing. And we've got Pepper Potts on the left, and Obadiah Stane with a great new face print. Next up we've got the Black Panther Dragon Flyer with 202 pieces, retailing for €18. The set centers around the build for the Dragon Flyer itself, and it's definitely a unique craft with those wings. I think the Speed Champion's windshield looks great, and I love the transformation feature. This set includes 3 minifigures, with the highlight of course being that amazing Shuri minifigure with the awesome printing, plus that same great new Black Panther and another Chitauri. From the 4+ line we've got Captain America and Hydra face-off with 49 pieces, retailing for €9. As expected, the build for the motorcycle is quite simple, but there's some really nice minifigures with that Age of Ultron Captain America and a great Hydra figure. And finally we've got the 18+ Infinity Gauntlet with 590 pieces, retailing for $70. Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet is captured very well in the brick form, and I really love all of that painted gold detail, with the 6 stones represented there in their transparent colors. And the fingers can even be posed to create the snap. And the Infinity Gauntlet has has a display stand and plaque with the LEGO Infinity Saga logo. While this line isn't for everyone, I really like the look of this one, especially with all that bright gold detailing, which would make a great display piece. And speaking of display pieces, this week we got the reveal of the LEGO The Friends Apartments. This set contains 2,048 pieces, retails for $150, and will be coming May 19th for VIPs. This set comes as the follow-up to the amazing LEGO Ideas Central perk set, and this is definitely more than I expected, as this set not only depicts Monica and Rachel's apartment, but also Joey and Chandler's apartments, which really gives you everything you'd want. And this is a really massive floor plan. Monica's apartment looks great captured in all of the LEGO colors. Here we can see the living room area with the couches and chairs, and behind the TV is that classic poster, though they've adjusted it to be a LEGO Easter egg, as it says the best is good enough and play well, which are LEGO catchphrases in Danish. The kitchen has everything you remember, including the mismatched chairs, which looks awesome. And a big surprise for me is that this also includes their balcony. And on the left-hand side, there's Joey and Chandler's apartment, and again, they managed to capture in so many of those memorable details. There's the boys' lounge chairs, which lean back in unison, and the kitchen with the magnadoodle on the door and the foosball table, plus tons of wackier details like the duck and chick and dog sculpture, and they even included the small section for the hallway. All of the characters' outfits are pure fan service. First, we've got Rachel in the plaid skirt from when she let out Marcel, Joey from the time when he wore Chandler's clothes as payback, Ross from the episode with the leather pants, Chandler from the time he ripped his suit, Monica in the apron from the time she made candy, and Phoebe from the time her and Rachel were setting up their voicemail. And they did a really nice job capturing all of the characters with detailed prints. Plus, this time they even included Janice in her outfit from when she wanted to stay with Chandler and Monica. And you gotta love her laughing face and her oh my god face. If you're a Friends fan like me, you're going to love this set, as it's just jam-packed with great details and amazing Easter eggs, too many to break down. This set's a must-have to me and would make a really awesome display piece. And if you want to pick it up and support the channel when it comes out on the 17th, I've left a link in the description below. For Friends, it started as a LEGO Ideas set, then there was a set of keychains, and then now this second amazing set. Sesame Street is also a LEGO Ideas set, and this week we got the reveal of the Cookie Monster and Elmo keychains, so I'm hoping that means more Sesame Street for us. Next up in LEGO Star Wars news, it turns out we're going to be getting more sets from The Mandalorian, this time featuring the Mandalorian Forge. You may recall this is where Mando took his Beskar bounty to get his new armor made, and while the set itself should be pretty small, it's the perfect chance for us to get the Mandalorian armor finally as a minifigure. This character would look awesome as a minifigure, and I just hope we get a new helmet. And also rumored to be included is Paz Vizsla, which would make an amazing new minifigure as well with that armored look. And I can't wait to find out about this one. Next up in LEGO Ideas news, there were 3 more projects to hit 10,000 supporters on the platform, so let's break them down. First up, we've got Spaceballs, based on the classic 80s film of the same name. The main build is Lone Star ship the Eagle 5, and it's clear that the designer was a fan, as it's packed full of Easter eggs. As a fan of the original film, I really love all of the character designs especially, and I think it would make a really nice LEGO set, though I do worry that LEGO's partnership with Star Wars could impact this one being chosen. Next up, we've got the A-frame cabin, which features architectural design made popular in the 1950s. The build here is really fun and surprising, and features some really cool parts usage, like the brickwork made of Mjolnir. The house has a ton of character with a more run-down design with those wooden planks, and all of the exterior foliage looks especially nice with those large trees. And the interior has even more details, and it feels like you could play out a lot of stories here. And finally, we've got the lifeguard shack, inspired by beautiful Miami Beach, but it definitely gives me some Baywatch vibes. While simple, the overall design is very well done, and I think it would be perfect in anyone's LEGO city with a beach area. There's a lot of small details inside, as well as plenty of accessories for the minifigures, including a jet ski and a surfboard. But as this may have some LEGO city overlap, I'm curious how this one will do in the next round of review. But as always, we'll have to wait and see. Next up, this week the LEGO Group and LEGO Foundation announced a $1 million donation to Save the Children India. This donation will be used to help provide education to around 20,000 children who have seen their education disrupted by the recent outbreak in the country. And with everything going on in India, I want to send everyone there my best, and I hope this turns around soon. So there you have it, folks. That was this week in bonus LEGO news, and it doesn't seem like LEGO's going to stop putting out good sets anytime soon. I'm so excited for all the Marvel sets coming this summer, as it feels like everything we've really been waiting for, not to mention awesome sets coming like the Daily Bugle, and I can't wait to get my hands on the new Friends apartment set. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below, as it really helps the channel, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next Saturday with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Click to watch last week's video featuring Star Wars The Bad Batch, new sets coming from Batman The Dark Knight, and Stranger Things, and don't forget to subscribe.